Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastacia and I thought I would do a little makeup video today, just a little get ready with me video because I'm gonna get ready to go out. So I've got my little basket of makeup here and I'm just gonna pick and choose things and just do like my normal, natural, everyday makeup look. I'm gonna start off with primer. This is from Primark actually, and I think it's a dupe for the vitamin enriched moisturizing primer from Bobbi Brown. I think that's what it's called. But this is just the Primark version and it's $4.50, so it's like really reasonably priced. And I quite like this just to add another layer of moisture after doing my skincare. On an everyday basis, this is kind of the only primer I really use. I just like to add the layer of moisture in and then I go in with my base product. I'm not going to do foundation just because it's an everyday little makeup routine, so I'm just going to use 2 shades of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I use shades 3 light medium and 4 medium, and I just like to mix them because it gives me, I think, like a good color. So I'm just gonna dot some of this. I also kind of use the lighter shade in the highlighting areas and then the darker shade in the bronzing areas. I do blend it all together anyway, but just in case. And then I'm just going to take this dual-ended little Nude Sticks brush and blend that in. I really want to get a new set of makeup brushes, so if anybody has any good recommendations, please let me know because I'm on the market. This doesn't really do like a whole lot for coverage, but I feel like it just kind of like helps even things out. And then I'll go in with a concealer afterwards as well. If I was gonna do a foundation or like a BB cream or something like that, I really like the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin foundation, this one. And I also really like the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Medium Coverage foundation for a drugstore option. Okay, once that's all blended, I'm just gonna take this Caudalie grape water and just spray my face and then pat with a beauty blender. I feel like I would say I have like normal to dry skin, so I just like to make sure that I'm keeping my skin really hydrated. For concealer, I really like these two. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I feel like I've been using it for like 10 years. I don't even know, it's been so long and I haven't switched it out. I am curious to like try other concealers. I find it so hard to pick a shade online, so if I can't go and test the shades, then I'm just probably not gonna buy it. So yeah, I'm gonna use the Born This Way concealer in Vanilla for face concealer, and then I'm just gonna use the Lasting Radiance Rimmel concealer for my under eyes. This Born This Way concealer I feel like is quite full coverage, so I just like a little bit and then you can always add more. And then I'm just going to take the same brush that I used for my base and blend all of that in. There is this like tinier version on like this tinier side, but I just feel like it takes longer, so I just use the bigger side. And yeah, like I said, it's like fuller coverage, so the fact that we didn't do a full coverage base, I feel like that kind of works. So, and then I also use this side of the brush to blend out my under eye concealer and just kind of bringing it up like this. For powder, I either use a translucent powder on my under eyes and then all over my face, or sometimes I'll use this pink powder under my eyes. We'll use the pink powder for my under eyes just for fun. So this is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake. I just bought the little version just to see if I'd like it because I'd never tried a pink powder before. And there's like so much powder in it, so I'm just gonna put some of that in my hand and then take a fluffy brush. This is a Real Techniques. I don't know what it is. Oh, this is a Real Techniques contour brush, but I feel like this is a really good size for powder. Sometimes I use like a velvet powder puff and then other times I use a brush. It just kind of depends on what look I want. And then I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This is the drugstore powder that I'm using, and this is in the shade Light, but I feel like on me it's almost like translucent, so I'm just gonna take that on my T-zone here. Maybe a bit on my chin. I just kind of put it wherever. I like to go over where I put concealer just to kind of lock all of that in place. I never go in this order normally, but I just feel like I'm in the mood. So I'm gonna do my brows next. So I'm just gonna brush them up. And then I'm gonna use the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in Espresso. This is like my favorite brow product ever. I love it so, so much. I feel like I'm not very good. Okay, that is very dark, but we'll blend it all, so it's fine. I feel like it's kind of hard to mess up with this, even though I kind of already have, but you just put this in your brows, doing your little hair-like strokes, and then a little spoolie will fix everything. Take the spoolie again and just brush through to soften any like harsh lines or anything. We're good to go. For brow gel, I'm just using this tinted brow gel from 17. It was really, really cheap and I feel like it does the job. I'm due to like bounce back to my Benefit brow gel though. I feel like it's coming, I can feel it. For bronzer, just keeping things natural, I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is in the shade Honey Drip. And I just like to use the Refi brush. The brush is a bit bigger than the actual pot, but if you just stipple it in there, you'll get the product. And I'm just gonna buff that onto my face. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I'm going with natural lighting and the sun is doing its thing. Sometimes I'll top this off with like a powder bronzer. Let's do it, whatever. For powder bronzer, we know when we love her. This is Hoola. And I'm gonna use the same brush. Just dip in, top it off, and just go over that. Again, not very precise by any means, but gets the job done. Since I have my Hoola bronzer out, I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and put this on my eyes. Can't go wrong. I also don't put like any kind of primer or anything on my eyes. I just feel like my eyes crease really easily, so I feel like I've kind of figured out that if I just put a straight color on there, which is usually bronzer, I don't really have that issue. But I find when I like prime and then put it, it just like gets all in my creases and it's just like not the vibe. So I'm gonna use another e.l.f. Putty product. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bora Bora. I freaking love this color. I use it all the time and I forget about it sometimes, and then I come back to it and I'm like, oh, such a nice color. But I'm just gonna use the other side of the Refi brush. So this is like pretty dense, and just tap, 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 and apply. I feel like it's such a nice, beautiful pink shade. Oh, I love this color so, so much. I'm gonna top this with a powder blush. I feel like this is a pretty good color match in a powder product. I don't think you can still get this anymore, but I'm sure that MAC has another variation of this color. But this was part of the MAC Stranger Things collab. So this is the Hawkins blush in Friends Don't Lie. And it's just this like really nice bubblegum pinky kind of color. And then I just use this e.l.f. blush brush, which I've had, I feel like since I was like 15 or something. Like, I actually don't even know what it's called. The writing has rubbed off, but it's just like an angled brush. I think a lot of brands do this. I'm just gonna go in there and just, it doesn't like add anything crazy because I think it actually is like a really good color match for that Bora Bora shade, but it just kind of locks my blush in place. I feel like I don't love highlighter on me and I don't really use it on an everyday basis, but if I do, and again, this is a product you can't get anymore, and I feel like this is gonna really date how old this product is, but this is the Olivia Jade Sephora Collection highlighting palette. When this came out, I bought it and I got it and I loved it so much that I ordered a second one, and this is that second one. It's so, so nice. particularly this shade, which you can tell, like I actually don't even think I've touched this shade or this, but this one in particular is stunning. I'm just gonna take a little fluffy brush and tap, tap, tap. And just kind of put that all over. I wonder how long ago it was that she did this palette, before pre-Scandal, but I kind of love her. Tip of my nose, bridge of my nose. I just feel like it's really nice. And then since I have it open and since I've done it, I may as well put a little bit of that on my inner corner. And may as well pop a bit on the brow bone, why not? I'm just curling my lashes. This is a Shumura eyelash curler. I've had it for years. I just buy like replacement little pad thingies. And I think I just bought like a bulk pack of them. So I could do that. I've got like residual lash lift vibes happening on my eyes. Some of them are really, really like lifted and then others are falling flat. So just gotta make do. My favorite mascara for years was the Tom Ford Badass mascara, I think it's called. It's so expensive to rebuy, so I just was like, oh, I'll get something else, and then I just bought another equally expensive mascara, but more reasonably priced, I suppose. The mascara that I love to use now, this is the Ilia one, the pink one. I really like it, and this is what the wand looks like. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, mascara is on. I feel like it looks really, really nice. I like it. I don't have a setting spray. The last one that I bought was like the e.l.f. one, and I just don't like the spray on it. I feel like it leaves little like droplets everywhere on my face, so I don't really like to use that. I'm just gonna wipe off any makeup that got on my lips. And this is my little crate of, my little big crate of lip products. I have a hard time getting rid of lip products, and I have a hard time changing lip products, and honestly just remembering to use lip products, but let's put something fun on today. I've been using this e.l.f. Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen quite often. Maybe let's try, I don't know what vibe I want. I kind of just want to wear like a lip gloss. Is that boring? I'm gonna go with this YSL, what is this? Tint Oil. I don't know what shade this is. Oh, 21 Tint in Oil. It's pink. I feel like my makeup is giving pink. I really like the applicator on this. I don't know how expensive these are actually. It was a gift, so I'm not too sure, but it's really, really nice. So this is the finished makeup look. This is kind of what I do every day, plus or minus a few steps, but yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys liked this makeup look. Let me know if there's any products that you think I should try below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!